Hi everyone, Nikki here, or my YouTube name's Smurfy161. Before I start showing the tags and making tags and having a bit of a chat to you, I just want to show some happy mail I got from a friend of mine. She's not on YouTube, her name's Lucy, and we used to work together at Debenhams, so it's really sweet that she's sent me a little something. So I just want to show you that first and then show what I have in mind for these tags. Oh, excuse me. I've just had a cup of tea and I'm now having it repeat. I'm sure you didn't want to know that, but so she sent me these Christmas tree lanterns to make your own little lanterns. So that's really sweet. And then some decorative card making sets. So there's like your layers and there's diamonds, and then on the back it shows how you can make some things. So I really appreciate that. So that's really sweet. So the main reason for this video is I'm sure a lot of you know how to decorate tags and stuff, but I've been getting some nice feedback. So I just noticed something on my craft mat. Noticed some nice feedback, so I want to say thank you for that. But also people have said on like their videos that they like my chit chat videos. They like watching not just mine but other people's. So I thought I would carry on doing them. I don't know if they're going to be a weekly thing or whatever, because I like to make something on the video while I chat to you. I'm fine with when I do my crochet, I can chat before I show something, but with paper crafting I don't know, I feel like I want to be doing something while I chat to you. So these tags are shown quite a few times. They came in a Do Crafts goodie bag already with the string on, and they're really lovely and glittery, and the glitter doesn't come off, which is nice. Some of this gold is actually a tag that I also had. No, it wasn't a tag at all, telling fibs. It was they did I also had cards in there, and I decided to use my bell punch from Stampin' Up to cut out some bells. I know that's not the glitter ones. I used the glitter for another project. So I thought, being a typical crafter, I couldn't throw these bits away. So I just got some Christmas paper and put behind there and added some bling. So I've done 3 of those. Then last night I was having trouble sleeping, so I thought I'd make a couple of tags. And these, I did a project share, I think earlier on in the week, with the Gruffy toppers from Joanna Sheen from the CD, and I had some left because I've said before you get different sizes, so I thought why not cut them down and put them on the tags. So I made those 2 last night when I couldn't sleep. So I thought I'd just have a little play making maybe one tag, definitely one tag. I might do 2, I don't want to be boring anyone. And then I've got these bits of Miri left over from my Stampin' Up class, which was Monday. Today is Thursday the 10th of November. So yeah, I go to a Stampin' Up class once a month, and the girls tease me because I always take the cut-offs because I just know I can use it in either a glue book or something like this. So these are little bits left over from our projects. And I thought I'd just come on and have a play and see how all of you are doing. I also want to say I sent Julie from Olivia's Craft Boutique some happy mail, and it arrived, and she nearly made me cry saying thank you on her video. It was really sweet. So it's nice to send things out, but obviously I haven't got tons of money. I'd love to do it more often. I think I'm going to make that a little board around that. I'd like to send out more mail more often, but money's really tight, and to top it all, not just with Christmas coming up, but last night I went to do my tea. I'm hoping I'm in frame, so I'm just going to check. Went to do my tea last night and used my can opener, and it's one of those electric ones you can push down. And it decided to die, so I had to keep doing my I had a I don't know if they do it abroad, but in the UK there's Prince's, and they do different pies in a tin. So I was trying to cut that tin, and I had to keep doing it in blinking bits. Eventually I managed to get it off, heaving it off without, you know, trying to give myself a nasty injury. So I managed to eventually get in there and have my tea. And my carer gave me a hug, so I have people help with my meals and stuff. They don't like have set times, they come different times of the day because obviously things are different. So yes, I eventually got into that, so I had to get up a bit earlier than I planned today because Argos came with my new can opener, and to top it all, my hairdryer and my kettle are slowly down, so eventually I'm going to have to replace them. So I know it might sound silly to people that haven't got pets or that sort of thing, but often, crumbs, my brain just went then. I'll treat myself to something, like I'll save up for it and pretend it's from Lexi, who's my dog in case nobody knows. So it looks like I'll be a bit boring, but I'll have to treat myself to a hair drying kettle soon. I'm trying to make it last as long as possible, but if it goes bang, then obviously I'll have to get there sooner than I was planning for, because I'm not allowed to drive due to my heart problem, and especially now because of these drops. When I'm gluing on glitter cards, I just thought, in case anybody's new to glitter card, I either scrape away some of the glitter or I use Collal tacky glue. It's really good for drying stuff. It does dry clear, so that's really nice when it does splodge out, and it dries really quickly. It's also great for fabric, so when I've made my fabric flowers, if I don't want to use my hot glue gun, then I use that glue. So, and these tags will be they'll be going off to, I'll be trying to sell them on the 19th. If they don't sell, then obviously I will give them to one of the charity shops that Mum and I like to go to and support. So yeah, nothing of great excitement. I just thought, as I was having a play, why not let you know what I've been up to and how things are. Obviously I like to know how all of you are getting on. It's nice to let's do a silver one this time. It's nice to know. I like it. I really enjoy YouTube. It's like Facebook. You get to know people that you will never meet, but you feel like you know them. Also, I was playing with my punch last night. So it's the tumble dryer. Sorry, I'll be right back. I'm not going to pause. You'll do a part 2, so I'll be right back. If the video cuts out, then I guess I'll catch up with you. So I'll be back as quick as I can, because that's the tumble dryer. Sorry about that, walking as quick as I can without feeling bad. Yeah, sorry, I just got to switch the tumble dryer off, otherwise I carry on beeping and do my head in. Yeah, so I had some leftover bits from a card. I was making some cards with one of my Hunky Dory kits, and Hunky Dory card is really nice if you've never had it. And it was double-sided, so I thought I could cut some of these out and use them with Christmas paper behind, because I've got a drawer full of scrap bits of Christmas paper, and do what I did on those ones that I started. And then these bells I can either use for congratulations or embellishments on wedding cards or anything like these, because they're not overly Christmassy. So I've got a nice little stash of embellishments. I'm sure a lot of you do it, you know, keep your scraps and then have a punch session, because I've got 2 more craft orders due, and so I've got, yeah, oh, that's a bit big, that one. I wonder if I'll trim it down. I've got 2 craft orders I'm waiting on, one from Crafter's Companion, which I'm hoping will either come the end of this week or beginning of next week. And then I've got my very first box from Craft Box coming, and that will be my last crafty bits, crafty hauls for this year, because you know, obviously Christmas is coming up and money is rather tight. So yes, I'm trying to so I might go around that with a pen. Sorry, I'm dithering again. You should be used to that now on my chit chat videos, that I dither. Yes, so there won't be any more crafty hauls for this year once those items arrive. I'm waiting for some pens and pencils to come from I said Craft Obsessions and I actually mean Crafter's Companion. So I'm waiting for some pens to come from there, because I'm slowly getting the Spectrum Noirs. And I also wanted to give their new pencil range a go, because I've got the old ones and I'm not overly impressed with them. They keep breaking. I use the proper pencil sharpener, they said, and everything, and it's just constantly breaking. So a lot of them are just breaking. So I thought I would give their cheaper range a go. Well, it's their cheaper range. It's still, you know, professional quality. It's so I thought I wanted to give that a go, just because then I can compare, because if they're both, you know, crafting's not cheap, and I don't want my stuff breaking when I do look after it. You know, it's kept in the tins. I use the pencil let's try and get my words out. Pencil sharpener, they said. So I don't know how long I've been going, because I don't want to bore you all. I might just do one more, because they're just really quick. So basically, if you want to make Christmas tags and you haven't got your own, you can quite easily cut a shape, just cut the corners off and punch it. But I just think it's a really good way to use your bits up, and if you want to do something for charity, it's not spending too many of your pennies. Or use them for your own use, because I've got a little stash of my own. I've got a stash, because I keep, what I do with my Christmas cards is the handmade ones I keep. I've got scrapbooks that I keep them in, or something, you know, the cards sounds really ungrateful. The handmade cards I get, I also always keep my mum and dad's ones, my one from my grandpa, and a couple of, like, my best friends. Keep them, and then the rest of them I chop up and either make into Christmas cards or into tags. So basically over the years I've got a box full of tags, so I don't know if I live long enough to use them all. Yeah, so I really find it handy. I like making them. I also, let me just go and get them. You might have seen them before in other videos. Sorry, they're cluttering. I also like to make them for everyday use for my own, because I just can't see the point of buying a load. So like these are ones I've made ages ago, just sometimes it's packaging and I've just covered it. Used a CD, paper, just bits from my stash. This one was done with alcohol inks. So I'm hoping I'm giving some ideas, because I love, like I know other people, they do a vlog video and say what they've been up to and stuff like that. I'm no way an expert in crafting. I know I've been doing it a long time. I just do what I enjoy, what helps me relax. I mean, these are bits I've had left over. This idea I got yonks ago, and I think, I can't remember what it's called. It's not an inchy, but it's like a tag thing. So you do it you basically use your off cut of a card. So if you've cut a card to say 4x4, whatever's left over, you make it into a tag. And I haven't done that. I do it for the Christmas ones, but I haven't done. Like I said, I've got quite a few everyday ones, so I don't really need to make any more. So just bits left over, off cuts. Some of the, I mean, these ones I could put in, like if I did a Happy Mail swap or something. They're small enough that they can go in there without being too weighty. But yeah, I just love doing I love just rummaging in my bit box and making tags. I keep bits of yarn. I get this very much from my grandma. I don't like to waste stuff. Unfortunately, she's no longer here, which I've probably said